in this Into the Outdoors at Home edition.
How much do you know about boater safety?
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news for anglers and boaters. Hey, you too, pay attention. Recent Coast Guard statistics show that the single biggest threat to your life and safety is ignorance about boating safety.
Wait a sec. We can't be the only ones in this boat of ignorance.
For sure. How about you? How much do you know about boater safety?
Chances are it's not enough.
Look, here's your first test. If 88% of fatal drowning victims were not wearing a life jacket when they walked out on the dock, what's the first thing you should have before you even step foot on there?
The ability to be a good swimmer?
Nope. Try again there, bird brain.
He's talking about a PFD.
Oh, I think I get it. PFD, prevention from drowning. That makes perfect sense, right?
Well, it does make sense, but it really stands for Personal Flotation Device. You know, a life jacket. And do you know why they're called life jackets? Because they can save your life, even if you think you're a good swimmer.
No matter what PFD you decide to wear, make sure it's in good condition with no holes or tears and that it fits properly. Too big, it can slip off. Too small, it might not keep you afloat.
Here's a mini quiz for you. Since drowning is the second leading cause of preventable deaths through age 15, would you trust your life to an inflatable toy or an air mattress? You know the answer, right?
Where's your float plan?
Float what? I thought the plan was to have this boat float us out to catch fish.
Oh no, a float plan is a form that you leave with a responsible person telling them when and where you will be out on the water and what to do if you don't check in on time. Either write down or text your float plan so you can leave it with the marina, your parents, or friends. Include a clear description of your boat, who is on board the boat, your safety equipment that's on board, where and when you expect to be leaving from, going to, and returning to, who to contact if you haven't checked in or return within a reasonable time, the cell phone number of someone on board. Preventing an accident is the best way from being in an accident. So let's run through the rest of our safety gear. Our boat's VHF marine radio is for calling the marina or other boaters.
By having a weather radio, it'll alert us before we get into any dangerous weather situations. This thing is awesome.
Our safety kit with distress signaling.
This will make sure that no matter how dark it is, other people will be able to see us if we're in distress and have to use it.
A bailer kit.
Hopefully you won't ever have to use this, but in case you do, it will help you pump out excess water from the inside of the boat.
And oars.
If we were in an emergency situation and our engine wasn't responding, oars would allow us to row back to shore.
Our throwable PFD if you're accidentally dumped overboard.
Even if you think you're a good swimmer, make sure you have a throwable PFD that can be thrown into the water just in case someone needs help.
Navigation lights so others can see us in the dark or fog.
Navigation lights are smart and mandatory.
And of course, your engine cutoff switch.
Engine cutoff switch? Don't we need that to get back?
Clearly, we have a lot more to learn about boating safety. And when you need to learn something, you should go to the experts, like the Coast Guard or a marine safety officer.
So the engine cutoff switch, it's basically a lanyard that attaches to your life jacket that also goes to the ignition of your boat. In the event that you were to fall off, that switch would be pulled and it would shut off the engine for the boat.
You know, I think I'd be pretty good at saving lives.
It's everyone's responsibility to save lives. You know, once you're certified to know how to save someone.
Sounds easy enough. Just toss this thing in, right? How hard can it be?
Let's head back to the marina and see if you're up to it. Let's start with the near dock scenario.
Hey, that's me!
If someone falls in unexpectedly.
Oh no, I'm falling! Help me!
Here's what you should do. If you're on a dock when someone falls in, you should first try to talk the victim to safety.
Come on, get back to safety. You can swim, it's not that far.
The water's shallow. You can probably stand up.
If he or she is unable to get to the dock, then you should use these other rescue techniques. Method number 1, reach. Using a fishing rod, branch, or towel, or any other object to reach out to the victim and pull them to safety. If nothing is available, lie flat on the dock, grab the victim's hand or wrist, and pull them to safety.
Come on, grab my hand.
Just reach a little farther.
You've got this.
Method number 2, throw. If the victim is too far away to reach and a boat isn't handy, throw the victim a PFD or anything else that will float.
Here, try and catch this.
Method number 3, row. If a rowboat is available, row to the victim and then use an oar or paddle to pull the victim to the stern, the back of the boat. Let the victim hold onto the stern as you paddle to shore. If the victim is too weak, hold onto him or her until help arrives. If using a power boat, stop the engine and glide to the victim from the downwind side. Method number 4, go. If you don't have life-saving training, do not try to swim to a victim. You could both end up drowning. Instead, go for help. If you absolutely must swim, take anything that floats to keep between you and the victim. Chances are they'll be in a panic and could pull you under.
Wow, that's my wake-up call to saving someone, and there's plenty more to learn too.